In a video of yours, I heard that Muhammad having sexual intercourse with an animal. Yeah. The Muslim, they try to say it's not, but it's obvious. I will give you the reference if you are interested. But you have to use Google Translation to translate. This is why, like, when G. Smith, he said hadith is not valid, those people, they would love it. You are not helping the case against Islam. You are supporting Islam. Actually, there is a translation for the whole thing. I think it's in Answering Islam webpage. Let me see if I can find it in English. The hadith, you can find it as an example here, but I'm trying to find you the whole details. Here it says, from Abu Huraira, that if he sat between her four legs and he did if her, he have to wash. The Muslim, they say, this is not about an animal. Will you tell me what is the thing? A female, she have four things. But if you find the web page in English, that will be better, because even in Nawawi, he explained the hadith and he explained clearly about having sex with animals. Have you ever heard of a woman, she have four legs? A woman? I mean, even Nancy Pelosi, she have two. And you can find, yeah, if somebody can find it in Answering Islam, you will find all details. And Nawawi, which is a big, huge imam in Islam, a scholar, he explained how it is about having sex with dead animals. You know what? Let me do this. Okay, we found it. All right. Actually, this article written by Sam Shamoun. And this is after my debate with a bunch of Abdul about this issue. And we got them busted. So he made an article, which is very good. And he did the translation. For sure, there is somebody helping him in the translation. But this is the article here. And you can tell right away from the interpretation of the Muslims that this is about something inhumane. So here it says, and this is the interpretation of An-Nawawi. Let us go down. For the same hadith. And this is, remember, this is interpretation of An-Nawawi. This is not Christians. Is the text clear? Is the text clear? Now, you do not need the Arabic. Here we go. We have it in English. And now, please, if you have kids around, just mute the speaker, okay? This is very filthy. You know, this is Islam. So here the Imam supposedly explaining what this is about. Here it says, you need to read me carefully, please. Our companions have said that if the penal head has penetrated a woman anus, or a man anus, or an animal anus, animal vagina, or it is anus, then it is necessary to wash, whether the one being penetrated alive or dead. What? Alive or dead. Animal anus. Man anus. Do you see it? Young or old. Whether it's done intentionally or not intentionally. Have you ever heard of somebody who put his penis in someone else's anus and he was not doing it intentionally? Have you ever heard of somebody putting his penis in the anus of an animal and that was not intentionally? Like what? You were driving in the highway and the guy stopped suddenly in front of you and you're like, boing? I mean, do you see the stupidity? What intentionally? What does that mean? And then the stories continue and then things get more dirty. I'm not going to read it all. Here it says, and this is the decent Muslim women who wear hijab. If a woman, she insert in her vagina an animal penis, she must wash. And look here, what is important is washing the vagina, not the women inserting animal penis. No. Here, we are conservative Muslims, you know. And then he says, And if she insert a detached penis, what the heck is that? ذكرا مقطوعا, which means cut off penis. A severed male member, or a material aid, perhaps. What women are doing these days, I don't know. In the time of Muhammad, I have no idea. I feel still like I'm so young to read this. There are two opinions. Look at the decency. There is two opinions. None of them is about if this is allowed or not. No, if she should wash or not. So if this is not about having sex with animals, it's about having what? Anyway, you have the link. You can read it yourself, take your time. And this is what Islam is about, what we can say. Let us post it for people in YouTube and people in Ramble. So going back, you can see it from here. This is the article. You can search it if you are watching the video later. Just search here, the Quran confused sentence stains on sexual ethics, exposing some more of moral problems of Islam. And this is an article written by Sam Shamoun. And this is the hadith we talk about, you know. And here the reference about what we just read for you. I mean, it cannot get ugly more than this, you know. They are talking even having sex with a child, you know, young or growing. What is this? How even this can be part of any religion conversation? How this can be part of anything? Have to do with God and holiness, and what is this? Somebody says the problem with that, there is no reference for Islamic source. Who said so? That's not true. This hadith here, you see, this is an-Nawawi. The reference is there. All the reference is there. And I can post for you the reference for an-Nawawi in Arabic. But we are showing in English because you don't know Arabic. The problem with that, there is no Islamic reference. False. Reference is always there. This is the Islamic reference, the Arabic one. I will replace it in the screen. Exactly the same page. It's just in Arabic. شرح النووي على مسلم. And this is the hadith. And all the details you saw in English, it is there. So don't tell me the problem, there is no Islamic reference. Everything you see is there. See it? Every single word in the article is here. So don't tell me it's not, you know, we don't have the reference. We do. If women insert a male or an animal, this is Google translation, remember, it's not accurate. She must wash. If she insert a cut-off male, which means a penis cut off, the most correct opinion, she have to wash. I mean, look, yeah, and they say to you, the problem, we don't have the Arabic. Who said so? So where we get this from? From the White House? So the Muslims are busy telling us about Allah and the Holy Prophet, and but look at this garbage. This is not a religion. We are talking about if we should wash or not after having sex with young boy, or even putting the penis in the anus of a man or an animal. Is that what really important in this religion? Yes. So when a Muslim, he come and he want to debate us about Trinity, I mean, who are you to debate us about Trinity? Look who you are. Look what you believe. Look what you worship. Look what is your guideline. The Muslim, they spend their day talking about genie, you know, because fiction is what make Muslims fear God. And Islam about fearing God, not about believing in God. So if I can make you fear this God, which even if he's a fiction God, then you will stay in your belief. You will be worried. You will be afraid. How magician call upon the jinn, Mufti Ming said. How? Tell us. Magician, he called the jinn, really? Hiding fact about jinn in Islam. Really? Like what? Like jinn have sex with his wife and had intercourse with her. And then he saw how the fire catch in her vagina. because there's a lot of bushes there and he is made of fire. How to tell if someone is a jinn? Look how he move his head. Do you see how the genie move his head, brother? Listen carefully. This is how the jinn move his head.